Wait a second, I just took an elevator up to the 72nd floor in a hotel that's only 12 stories. How's that even possible? I'm standing here in front of the Caesars Palace. Beautiful fountains behind me, over here as well. Check it out. It's the golden hour. And in a second, I'm gonna take you into this fantastic property, give you a full room review of the Nobu Hotel, and I'm gonna show you everything this fantastic room has to offer in this Japanese-inspired luxury. Now they do offer from, I believe, 5 to 7 for a VIP perk, if you will. If down at the Nobu restaurant, which is kind of right at the elevators at the casino level, you make a left and you're basically a Nobu restaurant. They do offer like a happy hour with like free drinks, but we missed that. Unfortunately, we were watching the football games. But if you want to come here and have some free drinks, that's one of the VIP perks. Next stop's going to be the fitness center here on the same floor as the lobby. All right, so right on the lobby level, just a few feet away from the lobby, and the little lounge over there. We do have a nice little fitness center here. We do have dumbbells up to 50, a couple stretching machines here. I do have a couple elliptical bikes, a couple treadmills, and then some more like spin cycle type bikes. We do kind of a cable machine there, several different options. You can probably just about hit every body part here. Do have some yoga mats down here if you want to do a little bit of stretching. And then they also have this really cool machine here, which is going to be like your automated aerobics instructor. Okay, so that's pretty cool. You want to get over here and do some, aerobics instructor stuff with the ball. We have like the what, I don't even know what that thing's called, but it's like a flat ball that goes on the floor. You can stand on it for like a balance ball, and pretty cool to do some weights on there. And there's a bathroom here on this level. They also have a nice little area to grab some nice ice cold water with some apples. So nice touch here, nice VIP perk. You don't have to go all the way over to the Caesars Fitness Center where you're sharing with thousands of people in thousands of rooms. But I did read somewhere that if you want one of the Peloton bikes brought up to your room, they'll do that for $100. You can have your own bike in your room, so that's pretty cool. All right, so we just did a little drop off of our stuff, ran downstairs, had the golden hour outside, which was very nice. Anyway, we have the room here. I'm going to give you guys a full room review here shortly of the Nobu Hotel room. We're going to go downstairs. We're going to check out the Bacchanal buffet. It is a birthday buffet for me. We're going to indulge, that's for sure. Then we're going to come back up here, give you guys a full room review, and then I'm going to go over the pros and cons and close this out. Now, if you want to see the full property tour of the Caesars property, I did my first video on the channel was of Caesars Palace. So just go back to the first video on the channel. You're going to see the full property tour. I'm not going to do that in this video, but I am going to give you a bonus. I'm going to give you guys a full YouTube vlog on the Bacchanal buffet. That's going to be a separate video. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so we are heading down the Nobu Hotel here. The hallways are very nice. Obviously, like, higher end wallpaper. Very nice carpeting. It's kind of hard to see there, but you can see it's all patterned. Very nice. It just smells nice in here. Upscale. Even though this place was remodeled in 2013, it is still new feeling and new smelling to me. All right, so here we go. This is the Bacchanal buffet here. It is crowded, looks busy. Fortunately, I have a Diamond Plus card. I'm able to kind of bypass any kind of line. There's a little bit of a line here. It's not terrible today, but we're going to bypass this line. We're going to go in and check this place out and indulge for the birthday dinner. So we're going to go check this out, and we're just waiting here to be next up and get sat. We didn't have reservations. I had a Diamond card. They let me bypass most of the line, and now we're just waiting at the next stage, which is getting sat. Anyway, we're going to go up to the room. I'm going to give you guys a full room review of the Nobu Hotel King room. Let's go check it out. All right, so we made it back up to the room here at the Nobu Hotel. We're on floor 76, room 1, and it's a very nice room. I'm going to give you guys a full room review here. Anyway, let's take a look at the room. We do have a nice wooden top table here, and a little bit of decor in here. There's like inlaid metal, which makes it a nice touch. It's definitely a higher end table now. What's unique about this room is there's not, I did read this online too, that they don't have like a workstation. So this is your workstation. There are plugs on the wall over there. If you want to plug in your laptop, you want to work. This chair is actually not too bad that I'm sitting in here, and you can do some work right here on the table. We do have that nice, in the corner over here, we have that nice light. This is a really cool designer light, okay? And over here on the wall, I do like the artwork. They definitely have some really cool artwork in here, very nice wallpaper as well. So, overall, very nice upscale. Follow me over here, babe. And Our view is not bad. We're looking at the Flamingo kind of view of the Strip. Omnia Day Club is out there that they're building right now. So at the time of the shooting, Omnia Day Club is not built, but it will be open this summer. All right, so we do have a nice design on the wall. So some sort of wallpaper looks like, but it's very nice. I like the wood trim all the way across, and then a nicer pattern wallpaper below. It's a very cool two-tone type of thing, which is very nice. Very deluxe Japanese-inspired lamp, it looks like there, on a nice sort of like cool-looking wood bedstand. You do have a USB down here with a USB 2 and a USB regular plug, and I like the bed too. It's got the nice bed frame that's like a carpeted type of thing. It does kind of match the overall carpet down here. You can see it's like a nice pattern throughout the whole room. Definitely gives it that more upscale, higher end vibe than you're going to find in most hotels with the room. Now, this room itself is not super huge. Remember, this tower was, I think, built in 1966 when the original towers was built. It was called the Centurion Tower. And obviously, when they designed these towers back then, they didn't make them like super huge. But overall, this place is pretty nice for a regular king size room. It's pretty good. It's not terrible. It's enough room to move around. It's a little bit smaller than maybe you'll find at like an all suite hotel type of thing, like at the Rio. But overall, it's good enough for a king for sure, in my opinion. All right, let's check out the bed. Yeah, this is nice. Very plush pillows. I did read online. I did a little bit of research before I came here, and they talked about the pillows and the Italian sheets. And you can feel the quality in the pillows here, and you can feel the quality in the mattress, and just everything here just another level higher than what you're going to find at like a typical Caesar's property, even Caesar's Palace. So they did talk about the Italian sheets, the thread count or whatever, the thread, and they did talk about the soft pillows. I did read all this online before I came here, and it's living up to what it said online. I do like the bedstand. It is kind of like a carpet, like a wood-covered carpet. Just really unique. Definitely don't see that too often. And let's take a look over here on the other side. All right, over here we do have another kind of a Japanese-inspired lamp, and nice little thing from your housekeeper here, a little notepad, phone. Let's see if we have a dial tone here. I didn't get one when I picked up. Press line 1 and you get a dial tone. Another plug over here with a USB 2 and a regular USB and a plug-in for your phone. Another little bedstand. These are not drawers, so there's no place to put your stuff on the sides of the beds. But interestingly enough, I did see inside the closet here, which by the way is very nice, like a dark wood, very cool. I like the designer handles, just upscale. And in the closet here, we have a safe. Do have some Nobu slippers, a couple sets of those. And there's a Nobu stretching mat in there for like a little bit of yoga, if you will. And you do have a couple drawers in here, okay? So you got your 2 drawers down here. Those are like ball bearing drawers, so they're a little bit nicer. Looks like you got your steamer and a luggage rack as well. Some nicer hangers, stuff to do your dry cleaning. And, obviously very upscale hotel, Nobu. Well done here. All right, let's take a look at the middle section here. You do have that nice matching wood to match the closet all the way from the ceiling to the floor. Inlaid TV, flat screen, larger one, probably like at least a 60 or 65 inch. It's very nice. And you do have a Keurig machine. You do have to bring your own Keurigs for the Caesars here. They don't supply those. And ball bearing drawers all the way across. This is a very like upscale centerpiece, if you will. It's got the ball bearings, and it's just, you can tell it's a little bit higher quality than what you find in a typical room. Let's check out the fridge here. Yes. Just like Caesar's Palace here, we have a fully stocked mini bar. You don't want to take anything out of here because it's going to cost you some money. But they do have everything in here that you want, from vodka to gin to champagne to Diet Coke and seltzer. Same thing over here on the top of the middle section here. You do have some, waters, some different Japanese-inspired crackers and whatnot, and barbecue chips, some strawberry gummies. Those are going to cost you a lot. And anything on here you got to pay for, so just probably not touch that if you're not looking to pay for that. I'm guessing we got a couple waters here. These might be complimentary, actually. I don't know if I want to take a chance, so it might cost you $15. But over here, I like the little touch when we walked in. All right, so that is the room tour. I did notice they have a little bottle of vodka here. I don't know if this is complimentary or not. They did leave a nice little welcome note. Welcome to the Nobu Hotel. We're delighted to have you with us. Please let us know anything we can do. Nothing that we needed, so not sure if that's complimentary or not, but we're not drinking vodka today, so we're going to leave that just in case. And they did one little thing they did here, leave a nice little Nobu Hotels like book here, guide. So this looks pretty, nice, well done publication. All right, next stop, we're going to show you this really cool bathroom. Let's go check it out. All right, so it is kind of a long hallway, which is kind of cool. A little bit of space in the hallway here. Do have a nice full-length mirror, nice wood frame, a little more deluxe than you're going to find at your typical property. It's really big. Like, I'm 6'3", and you got plenty of room. You could be 6'7" up here, and you'd be fine. I did like the upscale heating and air unit, very digital, very nice, a little bit nicer than what you'd expect at a typical hotel, so that was kind of cool. All right, next stop, we're going to go in and check out the awesome bathroom. All right, let's go check out this really nice bathroom here, and it's deluxe. Check out this sink. This is so cool. It's like a big bowl sink, good water pressure as well. And just very unique. Definitely something you're not going to see in your typical hotel room. I like the mirror with the lights inlaid, if you will, and that's very nice. And over here you have a little area. This is kind of like the guy area, and then you have the powder puff station over there for the girl. Little shaving mirror here. Nice little area to put your stuff. Got some soaps, a little vanity kit, hand wash, hand and body balm, and a couple glasses. Here's your little towel area. A little bit of storage down there, hair dryer. Do have nice tile, looks like kind of like marble tile floor. And over here, we're gonna have a nice shower. Now, what's cool about this shower is you have black tile, so it really accents the rest of the rest of the bathroom well. And down here, you got a little place to sit if you want to sit down and kind of cool off after a big buffet like we just had. This would be a good place to do that. And shower gel, conditioner, shampoo, all the stuff you need here, so you don't need to bring your own stuff. And what I do like here, they have this attachment here, so if you want to, do one of these numbers and clean yourself all over, you have the attachment to go along with the rain head. So not too many showers, at least none of the Caesars properties I've seen, have that as a nice addition. So let's take a look at the water pressure here. So this is a switch to turn the side thing on and off. So we'll turn that off completely. That's off. That's both. That looks like it's sort of both. I don't know how to turn it all the way off. Damn. No. There we go. It's still going on the side a little. I can't really figure out how to get that going. But it's not quite hot yet. Let's see if I got gotta turn it to the, there we go, it's getting hot already. So not too bad. Couple, maybe 15, 20 seconds. Really good water pressure. I don't know exactly how to turn this off and that on at the same time. It's kind of weird, that's on now and that's off. I go this way, that's on, that's off. But that never really goes, it really never goes off, but no big deal. You get a good shower, plenty of water pressure, so that's good. I do like the glass shower door here, which is nice. It's got a nice towel rack on both sides, or just a handle if you want. And it's thicker, so it's nice. Do have a towel rack up here. All right, let's check out over here. This is your vanity for the girl. Nice big mirror and a little pull-out seat here for the girl to get ready in the group, or the guy in some cases, I guess. And a couple nice robes from Nobu. If you want to wear that down to the Apollo pool, you can do that when it's open. And here we have a nice little wood towel rack, which is kind of a nice accent. It's actually not is attached, so that's kind of a cool looking thing. And then over here you have, of course, your toilet. One garbage back here, which is a little beat up over there. It's not terrible. Very nice, so it's clean. Don't really see any issues here. I do like this little touch. Your extra toilet paper is wrapped in a little bag, which is kind of cool. Never really seen that before. So overall, really impressive bathroom. It is pretty big in here, which is nice. enough room to get a couple people ready. And hopefully, guys, enjoyed my full room review of the Nobu Hotel. We're very impressed. We like it here. And I'll give you guys the pros and cons about staying at the Nobu next. All right, so I just did a full room review of the Nobu Hotel. We were on 76 and 01. Had a nice view of the Strip, the fountains, etc. Awesome time. Definitely enjoyed the property, enjoyed our stay here. It is a really nice property, okay? This is the closest thing you're gonna see to a Bellagio or the Wynn, for example, or the high-end stuff over at the Fontainebleau or Resorts World at a Caesars hotel, okay? This is the best of the best that they have, and we really enjoyed it, okay? So that's one of the definite pros. You're gonna get the premium luxury over here for not too bad of a price. I actually lucked out. I don't know how I got this deal, but I paid under $100 for this room, which seems like a really good deal to me. I didn't have to pay the $55 resort fee, and I was very happy with my stay here. Now, it is in the center of the Strip, okay, which is definitely a positive. Most people want to be in the center of the Strip so you can walk to everywhere. Link Promenade right across the street. Walk either direction. There's tons of stuff going on. You're going to be coming up right next to the new Hard Rock here in 2027. That's going to be right down the street. And the Forum Shops is connected to this place for great shopping. So awesome center location. Now it is easy to get to this place as well. It's right in the center of the casino. So literally you walk in from the front, kind of walk past the freshly remodeled gambling, if you will. And the entrance is right by the Nobu sushi place, okay? And that's that Nobu Hotel entrance, which is nice. Definitely another positive is the Japanese design. You know, very, very nice room. There's gonna be accents of Japanese luxury everywhere. The bathroom, the pictures, the fixtures, everything's high end on this property. Another pro is gonna be the 24-hour in-room dining. Okay, they're gonna have like an exclusive menu for people that wanna order food. 24/7 is gonna be a little higher quality. Of course, you're gonna pay for it, but you know, that's definitely a pro. Another pro is you get access to the Apollo pool out there by the Garden of Gods. Now, you have to be either like a Caesars, I think a 7-star, or maybe a Diamond Plus. I'm not sure what the tier status is for Caesars, but Nobu guests get access to that Apollo pool out there. Now, downside is if you come here, you know, during the winter months while, you know, we're here in January, the pool is only open from the middle of March till about the middle of October. So just keep that in mind. Now, if you're coming out and you want to go to the nightclub, certain guests, the Nobu guests actually get access to the Omnia nightclub. So like tonight they have the big Latin party here, the Deseo Latin Sunday party. They are open Tuesdays. That's the best Tuesday night in town. They are open Thursdays. It's not all that great. Fridays and Saturdays, big DJ nights, always really good. So you can come over here and just show your room key, and they're gonna let you right into Omnia. Well, so that's definitely a positive. All right, let's talk about the cons. Now, if you're like a celebrity status and you don't want to be seen, this is kind of a difficult place not to be seen. You have to walk through the casino either from the back, the parking garage, or the front through the valet, and you got to walk past a lot of people to get to the actual center of the casino, which is where the Nobu Hotel is. So that could be a little bit of a, for some people that's a positive because you're close to everything. Other people might be a negative. If you're a celebrity, don't want to be seen, you got to maybe put a hoodie on or a hat. So that's a little bit of a problem. Now, the place is built in the 70s, okay? So the infrastructure inside the building, could be issues, with some, heating and air, plumbing, that kind of stuff. It's an older building, so just keep that in mind. It does look like they probably remodeled all that in 2011 to 13, but now we're talking, it's almost 13 years ago, okay? Things start to break in the 13-year run. I own a house, I was built in 2000, things break, okay? That's just the way it is. So just keep that in mind. Plus the design of the rooms here, it's an older hotel, it's an older hotel design. There's bigger rooms on the Strip for the money, okay? This isn't one of the biggest rooms I've ever been in, but it's very nice. So if you don't mind not having a lot of space, but you want high-end quality, you can get that here, okay? Another con that I already mentioned is that Apollo pool. If you want access to that, that's only March through October. Middle of March to about the middle of October. Otherwise, the pool is closed here, so that's a con. Now, if you are bougie and you got a couple dogs and you want to bring them here, they do have a pet policy, but you are limited to a couple of dogs. Now, they do have a couple really sick suites from what I understand up on the top there. I mean, just based on what I can see, it's all glass around the top. Those look really sick. And, obviously you're going to pay for that. That's going to be pretty expensive. Just like the hotel itself, it's going to be a little higher end property. On any given night, the rooms in the Nobu Hotel are probably going to be a little higher than what you're going to find at the Caesars Hotel. But, you're paying for your luxury, okay? Now, if I were to compare this place to like, some of the other luxury properties, I think the hotel itself is very well done. But, the casino, maybe not quite as nice as some of the other places. However, I will hear in the comments, I'm certain about this, people think, oh, Caesars sucks, the property sucks. You probably haven't been here recently because in the last year, I've watched this place transform, and the casino itself is really freaking nice, okay? They've transformed this place. The carpet's all brand new. It's all marble. The design, the decor, everything about this place is very, very high end, okay? They've really done a good job with this place. This is definitely their best property. I've been to all of them here in the last couple months, and this is by far the nicest one on the inside as far as the casino goes. In fact, over by the food court, I just walked through the parking garage over to my room tonight, and they have like more construction going on. They moved out all those old school like video poker machines, and they're putting something completely new over there by the parking garage in the back, right to the entrance to the Forum shops there. So pretty cool. If you like my full property tour of the Nobu Hotel, make sure you like this video. Do subscribe to this channel for more. Bang the notifications bell. I'm Party Plan Brian. You can always text me. I can help map out your Las Vegas game plan, give you some insider tips. My number is 702-883-3006. Make sure you hit me up. Download the Party Plan app. That app's going to be awesome. It's not 100% done yet, but we're getting there. We're going to have hotels on there, discounted rooms, wholesale rates. We're also going to have a full party planning tool for your group travel. That can be used anywhere for free. Any travel that you do anywhere in the world, you can use that party plan tool, keep track of your full itinerary, your flights, your expenses, make sure everyone pays the right amount, etc. It's a really handy tool. I've been on trips with like 20 guys before, and it's a disaster trying to keep full track of expenses. That tool will fix all that. And then also we're going to have all our packages on there. We're going to have bottle service. We're going to have show tickets. Everything's coming soon. I'm looking forward to mapping out your Las Vegas game plan. Let's talk soon.